Sorry about that. Humble concerto. Humble concerto.
No rush here.
I would not.
He doesn't have music, so we can't do the 2 lines.
I said the speed. What happens like driving?
Or you don't have our music.
Too fast or too slow relative to
That's the only one.
you gotta make you
Let's do it tomorrow. 3 times.
hurry up slow. Someone passing me. All right, speakers.
You all set? Can we do, let's do Farandole instead. We'll come back to that.
All right, so nice leisurely pace. Not in a hurry.
You shouldn't go rush though, okay? Here we are. They have to do a pretty short next time.
Good morning, Bobcats, friends, and families. This commencement ceremony will start in 20 minutes. But first, I have some important information for you. If you are not yet seated, we ask that you find a seat as quickly as possible. The seats in the top 3 rows of the lower bowl are reserved for guests with limited mobility. We ask that you keep those seats available for individuals who may need them. Due to safety regulations, no one may stay in any aisle or stairway or around the perimeter walkway of the arena. If you wish to come down to the railing to take a picture of your graduate, we ask that you return to your seat as quickly as possible. And lastly, out of respect for the ceremony, please silence all mobile phones and electronic devices, and refrain from using other noise-related items that would distract from the ceremony. Again, everyone, please take your seats as quickly as you can. The processional will begin shortly. Thank you.
let's have some roadmap, right? And not too fast here. So note that the DS is at that 23, right? Which goes back to 5, correct?
No, the DS is at 48.
It goes back to 23.
It goes back to repeat. It goes back to 5.
Got it. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you guys can do music. All right, you ready? Are you, is it you?
I don't start.
Oh, it's in the second. Yeah. Ready?
Sure, Dr. Taylor.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it. We might actually, Old Man River might be the last one. All right, here we are. We'll take this at a somewhat sprightly tempo. In the spirit of being festive.
Dr. Talley. Are we doing septimi or sonata?
Sonata.
Sonata.
Not a septimi.
Please stand, if you are able, for the Ohio University ceremonial mace, which is carried by the Chair of Faculty Senate, Dr. Sarah Wyatt. The arrival of the mace marks the official opening of this Ohio University commencement ceremony. We ask that you remain standing for the procession of the platform party, the presentation of the colors, and the singing of our national anthem.
Good morning. Good morning. Ah, that's better. It's a party. Welcome to Ohio University's graduate commencement ceremony. I'm Steve Casciani, and as chairman-elect of Ohio University Board of Trustees, I am honored today to convene this spring commencement ceremony. I'd like to extend a warm welcome to our graduates and their loved ones. Today is a day to celebrate your hard work, dedication, and perseverance. And on a personal note, I want each of you to know I don't just casually use those words because it sounds good. I am the proud, soon-to-be father-in-law, 27 days from now, of a graduate in today's ceremony, and I have personally witnessed the many challenges that you have endured on this long and arduous journey. Indeed, graduates, you should be proud of all that you've accomplished. Now I'm pleased to introduce the Army ROTC as they escort the presentation of the colors. To honor our great country, the Ohio University Select Vocal Ensemble is here to present their rendition of our national anthem. Please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, please remove any headgear and join us as we celebrate this momentous occasion.
Left, left, mark time, mark, left, detail, hold, left, face. Reset, arch.
Oh, say, can you see by night's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Out. Right. Face. Forward. Mark time. Mark. Left. Forward. Mark. Left. 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 Left.
Please be seated. Good morning and welcome, Bobcats. I'm so happy to see so many of your family, supporters, and guests here today. I'd like to thank our faculty and staff for being with us today to celebrate your accomplishments. We also have several distinguished guests with us today, and I'd like to acknowledge them here. I'm now asking our guests to stand as I introduce you and remain standing, and if audience, you'd please hold your applause until all have been introduced. So please join me in welcoming members of the Ohio University Board of Trustees, our academic officials, our administrative officials, representatives of our university senates, members of our esteemed faculty, and our speaker for today's commencement, Dr. Aaron Morgenstein. Thank you. You can be seated. I'd also like to recognize those among you who serve and protect our country. Some of you have entered the armed forces as officers, an honor you earned through the completion of the Reserve Officer Training Corps program. Others of you served our nation before coming to Ohio University. We also have members of our audience today who are veterans or current members of our armed forces. Please stand and let us thank you for your service and your sacrifice. Thank you. Thank you. Graduates, we recognize that this milestone couldn't have been achieved without the love and support of your family, friends, and supporters who've stood by you every step of the way. I'd like to ask all our graduates to stand and give a round of applause to those who have supported you as you arrived at this particular milestone. Later this morning, you'll walk out of the Convocation Center as Ohio graduates who hold advanced degrees. But before you do so, I'd like to take a few moments to share some words of encouragement as you take the next step in your journey. First and foremost, congratulations. Your commitment to your field of study and your outstanding work have brought you to a point that fewer than 15% of adults in our country have achieved master's, doctorate, or professional degrees. You've gone above and beyond to achieve a high level of expertise and experience, and I know it hasn't been easy, but I hope you're proud of your drive and accomplishments here, because I know I certainly am. With your degree, you're ready to make an impact on your chosen field and the communities you serve. Your important research, writings, creative activity, teaching, service, and more have already meaningfully advanced Ohio University and the world. You've gone above and beyond the educational accomplishments of most, and that's good because today's world demands extraordinary thinkers, innovative creators, stubbornly driven problem solvers. Our communities need well-reasoned, well-informed, highly driven leaders who lead with love as well as logic. People who don't just show up to fill a seat, but are deeply interested in moving people and places forever forward. You've done it here. In my first year as your president has been a great privilege to work and live alongside you, to see your passion close up and be inspired by you. And that's how I know you'll continue to be the spark that lights the way forward wherever you go. So many of you are already thriving in your field and return to school to advance your knowledge and opportunities. Others are just beginning their own career path. Whether you're continuing even further in your education or the workforce, or even enjoying a bit of well-deserved time off, always remember that your time at Ohio University has prepared you well for whatever comes next, and that your more than 290,000 fellow Bobcats and our incredible faculty and staff will always be here to champion you, network with you, and support you. And as we like to say, Bobcats help Bobcats. To that end, I strongly encourage you to stay engaged with this special place through alumni events like Homecoming, Founders Day, and Giving Day, online through social media, and in your chosen communities through our Bobcat alumni networks across the country and around the world. Forever Ohio isn't just about the memories and the experiences you'll surely take with you. It's also about taking the lessons learned here and applying and adapting and scaling them to solve big challenges. Your presence here today as advanced degree graduates show that you have the skills, knowledge, and resilience to overcome any obstacle and meet any moment. Your time at Ohio University has equipped you to thrive in an ever-changing world, so step forward boldly and make your mark on your next chapter with confidence and pride. Congratulations, Ohio University graduates. Go Bobcats. Before we move ahead to the moment you've all been waiting for, it is my distinct pleasure to announce our 2024 Distinguished Professors. Through this award, Ohio University recognizes scholarly accomplishment, professional reputation, and contribution to the university. It's considered the university's highest academic honors. The recipients received a lifetime designation and the privilege of naming one undergraduate student annually to receive a Distinguished Professor Scholarship. The applications that we received this year were outstanding, and while all of the nominees were well qualified for this today, we're proud to recognize two of our most outstanding faculty members' scholarly and creative accomplishments. The 2024 recipient of this prestigious award is very deserving of this honor. Please join me in recognizing our 2024 Distinguished Professors, Sarah Wyatt and John Sabraw. Dr. Wyatt is a professor of the Department of Environmental and Plant Biology in the College of Arts and Sciences. Her teaching and research specialize in molecular mechanisms of signaling in plant responses with a focus on how plants respond to gravity. She embodies all aspects of the scholarly model, service, teaching, and research. An internationally recognized leader in the field of plant response to gravity, Dr. Wyatt is admired by her colleagues for her cutting-edge research and was named a Fellow of the American Society of Gravitational and Space Biology in 2023. An experienced NASA researcher with 4 experiments already flown on the International Space Station, in 2023, Sarah was selected as only one of 18 scientists who led the formation of the nation's ambitious 10-year research roadmap to support humans traveling to the moon and Mars. At Ohio University, Dr. Wyatt serves as chair of the Faculty Senate and has previously served as the director of a multidisciplinary graduate program in molecular and cellular biology. She won most of Ohio's teaching and research awards, some of them more than once, and she can now add Distinguished Professor to her list of accolades and recognitions. Please join me in thanking Dr. Wyatt and congratulating her. John Sabraw is a professor of art at Ohio University, where he is the chair of both the painting, drawing, digital art, and technology programs, and board advisor at Scribble Art Workshop in New York. It was John's deep-seated interest in sustainability that drove his interest in using acid mine drainage found in southeastern Ohio waterways to create paint. Sabraw's idea to return southeastern Ohio streams to the beauty and picture of health resulted in not only his line of paintings, but also a collaborative effort between artists, researchers, and community organizers to create art, jobs, and clean water. Sabraw's work has had far-reaching impacts both in and outside of his field. He was recently named as the 2024 Harvard University Center for the Environment artist with an exhibition highlighting his pioneering efforts to develop technology to revive and protect the Earth's waterways and landscape. His art can be seen across the world, from Museum of Modern Contemporary Art, Honolulu, the Elmhurst Museum in Illinois, Enterprise Bank, Bank of America, and AccuVenture Corporation. Please join me in recognizing John Sabraw for his scholarship and research excellence. John, congratulations on your recognition as a distinguished professor. It is now my great honor to introduce our commencement speaker, who was the 2023 recipient of our Outstanding Faculty Award, which is decided by graduate students. Erin Morgenstern was recognized for her unwavering commitment to our students as a former visiting professor in counseling and student affairs in the Patton College of Education. Graduates, get ready to be inspired and enlightened by the incredible Dr. Erin Morgenstern.
Hey, everybody. Thank you, President Gonzalez, and thank you for the wonderful welcome. As I was preparing for this day, I really struggled with what I wanted to say. I thought all about the possible themes of this speech and what it should mean. Should I give advice, impart some sort of important wisdom onto all of you to remember forever? The answer was no. I decided against that because who in the world remembers anything they hear a commencement speech? They don't. And contrary to popular belief, I am not Taylor Swift or Michelle Obama or an important international diplomat. Even if I was, I would venture to guess that most of the people that have been in those commencements with those speakers don't remember what they said either. I asked for advice and counsel from countless people that I admire across this campus and beyond to help me prepare for today. In the end, I landed on what I know I would want someone to do for me, simply to celebrate me. A vast majority of us struggle to celebrate ourselves during moments like these. We need a nudge from someone to remind us of how far we have come and pat us on the back for a job well done. So here I am, the cheerleader in your corner, doing what I do best. I am here to lift you up and celebrate every one of you. If I'd found my old pom-poms, don't think I wouldn't have brought them up on stage with me today. So let's do this. Let's celebrate and remember who we are and how we got here. But before we dive into the pomp and circumstance, I would like you all to do something right now in this very moment. Get out your phones. I know, right? if you have them down there, and take a selfie right now. If you don't have your phone, this is a group effort. So ask a neighbor to take a photo of you and share your number so they can text it to you. You can even ask your faculty members who are sitting next to you to take it with their phone. I bet they have your number, right? Yeah. This isn't just a frivolous act of vanity. It's a digital bookmark, a reminder of where you are this very second. Watch, I'm gonna do it too. All right, ready? If my phone works. Oh, let's do a video. That's fun. Yay, we're all here. Now that we got the photo to prove it, let's get this party started. So I'm going to actually start by taking us on a little journey together. This part of the speech is where you get some participation points. It's not just the selfie. In class, I would call these exercises we're going to embark upon a grounding exercise. My students know all about these exercises from classes that I've taught over the years. So shout out to the higher education and student affairs graduates out there. There they are. This grounding exercise is called remembering. Remembering where we've been isn't just to evoke nostalgia. It's a foundation for understanding how we got to today. I want you to close your eyes if you're comfortable, and I will guide you through a visualization. Audience, I will ask that you do the same as your graduates. Graduates, think about the hurdles you've overcome over the years. What was the texture of that turmoil? Picture who was standing by you. Remember those days and what you saw, smelled, felt in those moments of uncertainty or doubt. Friends and family, I want you to think about those days, hours, minutes, fleeting moments with your graduates over the years. What did you see, smell, hear, taste in those moments with them? Picture how you comforted them during their sorrows and their frustrations. How did you also feel during their moments of joys and celebration? Now, everyone take a deep breath and release. You didn't know you were doing a mindfulness exercise today, did you? Open your eyes if you haven't done so. Now that we have seen where we've been, let's talk about where we are. You are amidst beautiful triumph. It feels surreal because it is. I remember sitting down there, right there, with my chair, Dr. Laura Harrison, right over there somewhere. And I was feeling a mix of pride, nervousness, and amazement. You should feel that too. Bathe in this moment of now. We are all witness to what some call collective effervescence. Two powerful words my dear friend Nicole described to me a few years ago. We were reminiscing about the emotional joy we would feel in community as children at school, during religious gatherings, concerts, and celebrations. The pioneering sociologist Emil Durkheim coined the term collective effervescence over a century ago, but the concept is timeless. You could describe it as a sense of heightened energy and blissful emotional harmony. People feel this when they come together for a shared purpose, just like today. And emotions are social experiences far beyond the confines of our minds. Think of them like yawns, contagious, and better together. As the organizational psychologist Adam Grant has said, joy shared is joy sustained. Everyone here is experiencing joy together. Being my first time delivering a commencement keynote, and you being the stars of one, we are all in this together. We must cherish the singularity because moments like these seem to come more and more rarely these days. You've all been reading and writing and examining and writing some more and reading some more and examining some more. It felt never-ending. You may have been living in a world of constant revision, and it's been a lonely road at times, right? But I've been where you are. But look around you. You are not alone, in case you forgot. You are surrounded by your community, enveloped with love by your family and friends, peers and faculty members. Today, you can experience the joy of collective effervescence that our human spirit craves right now, a joy that ignites our deepest happiness. This place, Ohio University, has a powerful reputation for bringing people together, and that power isn't lost on me, and I know it isn't lost on you, even those of you who came to feel it virtually. I will never forget the summer of 1998 when we drove around the meandering bend from State Route 33 across the Richland Avenue Bridge to the grand site of Peden Stadium and the Convocation Center where we are today. While I was riding between my dad and brother in the front seat of my papa's red and white Ford F-150 with a blue tarp waving in the wind covering my belongings in the bed, I felt an overwhelming sense of awe and complete and utter nervousness. I was not alone in that truck, but I also felt incredibly alone for the very first time in my young life. Then, the moment I walked up to my home away from home with thousands of other first-year students and families sweating and grunting up the residence hall steps, meeting others just like me, I suddenly felt like a very important part of a bigger puzzle in a place that would change my life forever. This place brought me lifelong friendships, the love of my life, and sequential son, deeply critical personal growth, solace during trauma, and a community that has ignited my love of education beyond comprehension. And now, today, I get to add this amazing moment with all of you to my memory of this place and its power to bring brilliant, change-making human beings together to celebrate our collective triumphs. Some of you may not feel like change makers yet, but let me tell you right now that you are, and that you have been for longer than you think. Change makers aren't just the headline grabbers or the social media influencers we're flooded with every day. Change makers, like you, are the quiet revolutionaries, teaching, listening, and nurturing their communities. Communities of small living rooms with children and grandchildren, communities in worship and service to those in need, communities in apartment complexes and city streets, small communities that may see you when you don't think that they do. But let me tell you, they do. And they are so proud to know you. They look up to you, and you make them want to be and do more. You may not have noticed in all those moments of loneliness and isolation, staying up late into the night while everyone is sleeping, or while your family across the world is busy at jobs and fulfilling daily obligations. But there they were, thinking of you. They were rooting for you and discovering their own paths because you made them realize they could do more and be more, because they were seeing you do it. Some of them are even here today. Those new letters you get to add to the end of your names after today are more powerful than you think. You are the outliers. In the United States, as Dr. Gonzalez said, the most recent estimate of master's degree holders is around 13%, with only 4% holding doctoral or professional degrees. Outside of the US, these statistics ebb and flow by only a few percentage points and often go down. It is hard to remember how rare we are amid our internal journeys, especially when it feels like everyone around us, our peers and faculty, all have the same education, goals, and desires. But as this is a speech meant to be celebrating you, I am here to remind you that you are special and unique and have done something truly amazing to be here today. Now, I want to close with a little exercise to help you reflect on where to go from here. I want all the graduates, and you don't have to hold it up high, to hold up 3 fingers, not the ones you're thinking, but your thumb, index, and pinky fingers. For those that know American Sign Language, this sign will look familiar. There you go. So I want you to think, let this first finger, your thumb, represent someone from your past that has helped you get where you are today. You hitchhiked, and they picked you up, probably a couple times. This is your reminder to tell them how they have helped you. Write them a letter, send them a text, give them a genuine 20-second hug, which is a real hug with research-backed evidence. This second finger, though, your index finger, it represents where you are today. The moment is present. The action of this finger is simple. Celebrate today with the ones you love and pat yourself on the back for a job well done. This third finger, your pinky, represents your future and those who will come after you, those who will be in your seat this time next year or decades down the road. Think of that one person that you have noticed needs your mentorship and encouragement, and reach out to this person after today and tell them you are there to lift them up. Be intentional and make the first move. Don't wait. They need you just as much as you needed those people who represent that first finger. Now, you know what actions you need to take after this joyous event. And bonus, you can tell someone how you feel about them today. I have every bit of faith that you will accomplish those actions and many more in your lifetimes. And so, the time has come, and this is my favorite part of this whole speech. And much like saying those famous words live from New York, it's Saturday night, I am incredibly proud and honored to say, congratulations, graduates of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Morgenstern. My name is Elizabeth Sayers, and as Executive Vice President and Provost, I have the pleasure of taking a few minutes to honor the Ohio University faculty. Your hard work and dedication have been exceptional, and each of you has played a major role in helping these students earn their degrees. Thank you for sharing your intellectual enthusiasm for your discipline, not just as imparters of knowledge, but by continuing to expand the limits of what is known. Thank you for caring so deeply about our students, and especially for your work with today's graduates. You've had coffee with students, you've welcomed them into your labs, your field work, and your studios. You've provided comments on so many drafts of theses and dissertations, and written many, many letters of recommendation. Your contributions have created the deep learning that we celebrate here today. So on behalf of the university, I thank you for all of your hard work and dedication to teaching, research, and service. Your work is the very heart of the mission of Ohio University. Please join me in thanking our outstanding faculty. And certainly all faculty members are deserving of our recognition. We want to take a moment to spotlight one who has truly gone above and beyond. This person embodies dedication, determination, and teaching excellence, and has earned the prestigious title of Ohio University's 2024 Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award. What's even more special is that this award is chosen by graduate students, making it a true testament to the impact this faculty member has had on their lives. So let's take a moment to thank the members of Graduate Student Senate for taking the time to make a positive difference in the lives of our graduate and professional students. Would members of Graduate Student Senate please stand if you are able and be recognized? I am now proud to announce that the 2024 winner of the Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award is Dr. Brian Wisner. Dr. Wisner, will you please stand? As an assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering in the Rusk College of Engineering and Technology, Dr. Wisner has distinguished himself through his unwavering commitment to student success and holistic mentorship. Dr. Wisner joined Ohio University in 2019, and since that time, he's distinguished himself as a highly regarded professor with undergraduate and graduate students alike. His nominators talked about how he actively engages with students in deep, meaningful, and productive ways, provides hands-on experience, is student-centered, and continues to push students to improve every day. He inspires students to pursue academic excellence in all of their pursuits. His influence extends beyond the classroom. Please join me in congratulating the winner of the 2024 Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award, Dr. Brian Wisner, on this well-deserved honor.
Graduates, today you've achieved a significant personal milestone, and you should be proud of your hard work and dedication. And it's finally time to shine. It's time to confer degrees upon the class of 2024, and we'll start by honoring our doctoral students. I now invite Dr. David Kuntz, Interim Vice President for Research and Creative Activity and Dean of the Graduate College, to the podium to confer the degrees upon outstanding graduates.
Thank you, President Gonzalez. The Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Athletic Training, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Physical Therapy are the highest academic degrees granted by their fields by American universities. They are awarded to those who demonstrate academic or clinical mastery in their field and have successfully completed and defended a dissertation. The faculty member accompanying the doctoral candidate is either the student's major advisor or another faculty member who has been closely associated with the student's academic program. Candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Athletic Training, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Physical Therapy, please stand if you're able, and remain standing. President Gonzalez, these students have completed all the requirements for their doctoral programs. Accordingly, I have the very great honor of presenting them to you for conferral of their degrees.
On the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Ohio University Board of Trustees, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Athletic Training, Doctor of Nursing Practice, or Doctor of Physical Therapy, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. We welcome you into the company of scholars. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Doctoral candidates, please come forward.
Students from the College of Arts and Sciences. Kay Keegan, escorted by Dr. Beth Quitzland. Candace Walsh, escorted by Dr. Beth Quitzland. Stacy Worrell, escorted by Dr. Beth Quitzland. Dinesh Gautam, escorted by Dr. Shixing Chen. Esther Mabuna, escorted by Dr. Jixin Chen. Rebecca Santana, escorted by Dr. Douglas Clow. Zhang Huang, escorted by Dr. Kevin Y. Lee. Seham Al-Salami, escorted by Dr. Howard DeWald. Ola Batene, escorted by Dr. Howard DeWald. Majdi Sadagat, escorted by Dr. Ahmed Fake. Akshaya Venkarajagavan, escorted by Dr. Ahmed Faik. Sineth Madhuashan Premarasana, escorted by Dr. Sao Wei La. Pei Fon Yu, escorted by Dr. Huishuao Hua. Asia Rafepour, escorted by Dr. Sergio R. Lopez Permuth. Nathan Allen Thompson, escorted by Dr. Eric Mason. Michael Asaberi, escorted by Dr. Martin Mollenkamp. Kanish Chauhan, escorted by Dr. Alexander Neiman. Brianna Gresham, escorted by Dr. Brett Peters. Cameron Mackey, escorted by Dr. Kimberly Rios. Micah Cousins, escorted by Dr. Paul Shavlin. Shnia Upadhyay, escorted by Dr. Arthur Smith. William Oforiata, escorted by Dr. Quiliang Wu. Syed Jamhan Aldosari, escorted by Dr. Todd Young. Thank you, Dean Ando. Students from the Scripps College of Communication. Carly Densmore, escorted by Dr. Angela Hosek. Ahmed Ali Dean, escorted by Dr. Steve Howard. Colin Akeem Lassou, escorted by Dr. Steve Howard. Adilaja Oriola Oriedi, escorted by Dr. Steve Howard. Hakan Karietu, escorted by Dr. Nuket Sandel. Thank you, Dean Titsworth. Students from the Patton College of Education. Yera Yea Fekpa, escorted by Dr. Dwayne Robinson. Devin Savitsky, escorted by Dr. Gordon Brooks. Jennifer Thompson, escorted by Dr. Allison Hallman Thrasher and Dr. Courtney Kessler. Danielle Schultz, escorted by Allison Hallman Thrasher. Fatima Al-Bathami, escorted by Dr. Greg Kessler. Hassan Al-Kuleilaf, escorted by Dr. Greg Kessler. Bayan Ahmed Al-Magbel, escorted by Dr. Peter Mather. Ariel Hodges, escorted by Dr. Peter Mather. Vanessa Morgan Ney, escorted by Dr. Peter Mather. Amanda Lynn Soul, escorted by Dr. Peter Mather. Thank you, Dean Harrison. Students from the Rusk College of Engineering and Technology. Caeley Leite, escorted by Dr. Chris Bartone. Collier Robert Feiss, escorted by Dr. Greg Kramer. And Bara Lutfoleva, escorted by Dr. Greg Kramer. Peter Adjay, escorted by Dr. Dale Mazel. Maud Rifat Khan, escorted by Dr. Tao Huan. Thank you, Dean Fox. Students from the College of Fine Arts. Elizabeth Story, escorted by Dr. Charles Buchanan. Thank you, Dean Shaftel. Students from the College of Health Sciences and Professions. Shane A. Mason, escorted by Dr. Nicole Brandis. Jenna Drew Ober, escorted by Dr. Kaylin McDonald. Kylie Daly, escorted by Dr. Rebecca Meyer. Katie Matzdorf, escorted by Dr. Rebecca Meyer. Gabrielle Totino, escorted by Dr. Rebecca Meyer. Eva Watson, escorted by Dr. Rebecca Meyer. Sarah Marie McKim, escorted by Dr. Rebecca Meyer. Cassie Lane Hickman, escorted by Dr. Brandy Nance. Paige Elise Simonello, escorted by Dr. Laura Harris. Christopher Stephen Smith, escorted by Dr. Laura Harris. Emily K. Galloway, escorted by Dr. Laura Harris. Caitlin Virginia Moore, escorted by Dr. Laura Harris. Bernadine Furre, escorted by Dr. Janet Simon. Hideyuki Izumi, escorted by Dr. Janet Simon. Emily Catherine Roberts, escorted by Dr. Janet Simon. Kristen Nicole Beekler, escorted by Dr. Sherlina Buckman. Kerbin Paul Heath, escorted by Dr. Sherlina Buckman. Diana Marie Rickman, escorted by Dr. Sherlina Buckman. Danny R. Hall, escorted by Dr. Mary Lou Geary. Shannon Gail Barton, escorted by Dr. Marjorie Vaught. Erica Beth Burke, escorted by Dr. Marjorie Vaught. Katie Minoski, escorted by Dr. Marjorie Vaught. Amy Elizabeth Zhang, escorted by Dr. Marjorie Vaught. Molly Marie Carter, escorted by Dr. Rachel Biken. Kalia Schlenker, escorted by Dr. Rachel Biken. Grace Ann Samansky, escorted by Dr. Rachel Biken. Aaron Alderman, escorted by Dr. Rachel Biken. Claudia Mercedes Cupidas, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Evan Robert Davis, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Brady Pegler, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Ben Lee Rickenbaugh, escorted by Dr. Michelle Courtney. Samuel Alex, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Shelby Denasia Alloway, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Caitlin Marie Connor, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Kyla Swanson, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Emily Taylor, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Trenton Jacob Tipton, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Lydia Claire Wetzel, escorted by Dr. Ashley Crow. Ryan Andrew DeSanti, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Miranda Lynn Gibble, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Megan Mihua Suber, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Madison Wallace, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Destiny Jordan Wales, escorted by Dr. Neil Evans. Anissa Azalea Fee, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Nathan Grimes, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Stephanie Vargas, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Julia Antonia Karras, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Emily Landon, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Katie Semmelroth, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Colin Hochstetler, escorted by Dr. Brooke Vaughn. Jacob Kanabi, escorted by Dr. Dustin Grooms. Anthony Joseph Namnitsky, escorted by Dr. Dustin Grooms. Kimberly Ito, escorted by Dr. Dustin Grooms. Michaela Nicole Feltz, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Lindsay Meeks, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Darby Holdren Pillow, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Joanne Wozni, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Maggie Wood, escorted by Dr. Janice Howman. Nathan Andrews, escorted by Dr. Bentley Andrew Krause. Madeline Jane Reed, escorted by Dr. Bentley Krause. Kendra Sheehan, escorted by Dr. Bentley Krause. Ian Michael Smith, escorted by Dr. Bentley Andrew Krause. Samantha Erin Leslie, escorted by Dr. James Odenthal. Will Mullins, escorted by Dr. James Odenthal. Rachel Lee Ferguson, escorted by Dr. James Odenthal. Courtney Caroline Rosebrook, escorted by Dr. James Odenthal. Sophia Hemleben, escorted by Dr. Robert Weiner. Maria Martin, escorted by Dr. Robert Weiner. Brandon McGammon, escorted by Dr. Robert Weiner. Thank you, Dean McCarthy.
It is now my honor to present the candidates for master's degrees. Candidates. Will you please rise? President Gonzalez, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for their master's programs at Ohio University. I therefore have the privilege of presenting them to you for conferral of their degrees.
Master's degree candidates, I congratulate you on successfully completing your advanced studies in fundamental or applied disciplines. On the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Ohio University Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degrees that your respective studies have merited, with all the privileges and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated.
Candidates for the master's degree in the College of Arts and Sciences, please come forward.
Go Natasha Davis!
They're coming.
David Connell. Desmond Della Addo.
Cheyenne Haley Fenstemaker.
Crystal Janine Hedinger.
Collins Samat Kateri.
Jessica Jean Licker.
Elizabeth Jane Wolf.
Allie Nowak.
Abdul Hayu Moon Kaila.
Naziru Noru.
Adusu Suleimane.
Maruf Mohammed.
Hannah Elizabeth Schenk.
Erin Christine Fowler.
Boteng Maxwell.
Richard Fierro.
Abdul Salam Jahanfo Abdullah.
Lou Hellenberger.
Ayodiji Dua Adui.
David Eckenbury Eckendowen Sr. Elizabeth Wisdom.
Enyure Tomchio Swanjia.
Lordina Eje Buate.
Francis Esu Yossin.
Lydia Adakwa Pepra.
Eva Entebi Lerman.
Aisha Mohammed Salisu.
Ernestina Amavi.
Nina Pat Nyarko.
Rex Esudu Wantumi Ablora.
Sarah Alua Ladipo.
Fredo Prama Asante.
Sandra Naur.
Amanita Cisse.
Solomon Odum.
Samuel Paul Yamfi.
Afria Doris.
Toyosi Rosalind Ajibadi.
Paul Kakwi Amposa.
Deki Rinzin.
Issa Albalushi.
Rajda Al-Shuludi.
Jamie Marie Barron.
Madison Reed.
Kwazi Agwiman Afe.
Godfred Ankro Casey.
Nudafafa Akpalisi.
Gordon Nsaya.
Adele Robaid.
Kelvin Atto.
Abdulaziz Saidu.
Matthew Fisher.
James Edward Hayes, Jr.
Kwame Yebo Apoku.
Ronette Albert.
Abupar Sadiq Osman Sr.
Thi Huyen Dang.
Zinia Sharmin.
Pimbayun Pajiasti.
Shannon Washington.
Megan Lynn Phipps.
Victoria Paz Hidalgo Vargas.
Yaya Jamay.
David Michael Smith.
Ye Song Chung.
Ian Butcher.
Rayton Dew.
William Lee Stansbury Mullen.
Hiroki Honda.
Yu Tazaki.
Hannah Rachel Hall.
Laura Sue Burns.
Heather Ava Stump.
Caitlin Marie Weingard.
Natalie Thomas Costello.
Jennifer Renee McLean Esky.
Antoinette Marie Pack.
Candace Bryson.
Tanya J. Nelson.
Allah Kaduri.
Joseph James Nicholson.
Madison Mackenzie Hayes.
Audrey Lauren Brecken.
Carl Henning Elsas.
Abby Marie Cicero.
Tria Lynn McLean.
Hiroki Ohashi.
Dominic Lebiran Johnson.
Logan Lee Reynolds.
E.V. Renee Henderson.
Mabel Mustamante.
Abigail Onquewa Mensa.
Esther Manu Amankua.
Omar Sar.
Benjamin Phillips.
Brogan Lloyd Reitzel.
Monica Forstoffel.
Aiden Connor Ginty.
Samuel Casey Mathis.
Sydney L. Hansen.
Caitlin May Lloyd.
Jack Andrew Dubik.
Utur Gomber.
Miriam Asuma.
Maureen Apia.
Heather Eamon.
Gevorge Marashlian.
Muhammad Sise.
Warren Oakes.
Mitchell James Teherina.
Madison Ann Shoney.
Saloni Rose Sabatino.
Kellyanne Ferketic.
Taylor Renee Daner.
Oyushma Atalia.
Gabrielle Aaron Smith.
Campbell Haynes.
Mustafa Ka.
Nadi Karunahar.
Anthony Orduno.
Candidates for the master's degree in the College of Business, please come forward.
Misty Judith Clark.
Aminata Conte.
Frederick Wiafi.
Alexandria Anastapopoulos.
Lucretia Adams.
Emily Teresa Coran.
Austin T. Ruggles.
Alex L. Pavluk.
Shannon Marie Brickley.
Alexandria Renee Heflin.
Jeremiah David Helly.
Haley Howard.
Portia Mixon.
Lauren April Fultz.
Gabrielle Hain.
James Farrell.
Jeffrey Michael Sadker.
Whitney Moore Randolph.
Monica Crowder.
Samuel H. Cornelison.
Jerry Wayne Curry.
Michael Allen Casto.
Richard Wayne Nicely.
Shamer L. Washington.
Nicholas George Hendricks.
Jacob Ronald Keene.
Vikranth Colley.
Brandon D. Morgan.
Ferranda Rican Albano.
Marielle Melendez Rodriguez.
Michael Anthony Ramirez.
Caitlin Curry.
Robert Gregor Schneider III.
Brianna Renee Prince.
Martha Yaley Dumboya.
Mark Anthony Goldborn.
Austin McCurdy.
Brittany Bodner.
Riley O'Kane Whitaker.
Max Neighbor.
Michael C. Valentine.
Jesse Edward Meganhart.
Nicholas Edward Lenhart.
Emery Michael Galat.
Anne-Marie Jane Gribens.
Molly Bernard.
Kendall Ireland Fee.
Tori Gormley.
Emily Madison Stout.
Vincent Anderson.
Deja Settle.
Ambika Bansal.
Lisa Kathleen Benjury.
Benjamin Carter.
Timothy Kusarovi.
Neha Shahi.
Jessica Anastasia Lorenz.
Joanna Michelle Antonuccio.
Terry Haugen.
Joseph William Oakes.
Keegan Wilburn.
Christopher Jordan Harris.
Alexis Megan Vincenti.
Susan Marie Daly.
Mara Nicole Willerford.
Gabriella Marie Bianco.
Keisha Rodriguez.
Deja Monet Pulley.
Anaya Lenice Fuller.
Sophia Forster Salomao.
Matthew Applegate.
Maxwell Anthony Showalter.
Gina Mamoni.
Audrey Pamela McQuillan.
Emily Ray Alvarez.
Mackenzie Nicole Grau.
Mary Helen Brackett.
William Grant Welke.
Joseph Benjamin Wright.
Joshua Dinuer.
Phil Taylor.
Dominic Joseph Bartolone.
Cole Timothy Albert.
Elizabeth Rose Hattie Graves.
Angela Dawn Miller.
Ben Edward Ballard.
Sav Chapman.
Robert Buell.
Sarah Ray Lader.
Kayla Leigh Wagner.
Kimberly LaShawn Daniels.
Michael Pitrikowski.
Miyoshi McGee.
Aaron Lynn Anderson.
Amanda Bender.
Stephen Richard Adams.
Blake Stephen Garbrick.
Colton James Bullard.
Aaron Lemley.
Jeffrey Allen Manuel.
Ellis Edward Dozier.
Allie Brennan.
Austin Ryan Sigler.
Coleman Ludwig Peer.
Cole Andrew Smith.
Jacob Howard Reitz.
Brandon Hunter Crank.
Joseph Ingebritsen.
Patrick Liam Seiss.
Ethan Alexander Frasone.
Scott Andrew Ramsey.
Florian Wilhelmus Johannes von Dongen.
Tegan Habercorn.
Preston Charles Boerio.
Andrew Joseph Denham.
Emily Christine Moser.
Neelay Grainer.
Allison Marie Jalowick.
Jordan Anthony Williams.
Muhammad Zakwan Rushdi bin Suhamai.
Nur Shamila Binti Abdulatif.
Aaron B. Carver.
Rose DeRocco.
Taylor Strnad.
Sydney Pere Schuster.
Darwin Alexis Flores Augustine.
Miles Christian Edringston.
Quentin Pryor.
Kelly Grace McMahon.
Davis Lane Blank.
Miller Lawton Farley.
Henry Louise Conzen.
Ryan Burns Ost.
Vuyo Mondi.
Keith Edward Durr.
Javier Hernandez Jr.
Toriano Harris.
Russell Hilton Sargent.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Scripps College of Communication, please come forward.
Rachel Smith O'Hara.
Kathleen Renee Caruthers.
Karen Ann Mashona. Carol Lynn Zellini.
Evelyn Claire Fowler.
Randy Catherine Doolin Smith.
Laura Jo Richards.
Natalie Perelstein.
Cami J. Starner.
Parker Allen Maddox.
Carlina N. Wallace.
Jim Harris.
Alexis Daw.
Larissa Nicole Mansayas.
Stephanie Karina Lorch.
Olivia Justice.
Sophia Heinel.
Eric Herman Bowl.
Kristen Lee Eads.
Charles James Nick.
Hannah Elizabeth Clark.
Callie Nicole Knudsen.
Anna Marie Pierre.
Sunda Zara.
Emmanuel Ofori.
Maximilian Eitan Karaga.
J. Milton Lindsay.
James Gilbert Konigsaker.
Walker Smith.
Prosper Zorman Day.
Adola Aduumi Adewa.
Brianne Lee Dowler. Priscilla Okusua Denchi.
Anne Lakader Nation.
Bridkidika Senchuyi.
Raymond Yao Edu Ayi Ovor.
Hibiki Kamazawa.
Usman Ba.
Parwana Hamdem.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Gladys W. and David H. Patton College of Education, please come forward.
Taylor Danae Garrett.
Philip Toku.
Jennifer Larona Nokane.
Megan Elizabeth Gale.
Alexandra Marie Lenko.
McKinley Zemek.
Nicole M. Adams.
Grace Ann Hake.
Caitlin Michelle Benamini.
Abigail Elizabeth Lindsay.
Peyton Jice.
Hannah Rutkowski.
Rachel Lee Clark.
Allison Renee Roush.
Luke Bacasio.
Oliver Hansen.
Samuel Reed Weir.
Brady Truman Floyd.
Paige Elizabeth Lasky.
Megan Toddy Randall.
Katie Smith.
Cameron Thomas Brees.
Rogelio David Garcia Martinez.
Bailey A. White.
Corey William Laycock.
Daniel Lawrence.
Christina Andrews.
Jessica Klein.
Jane Catherine Roshi.
Jacqueline Sue Miller Wilkie.
Rachel Renee Ostrander.
Selena Ann Morris.
Cara Kathleen Snyder.
Cassidy Reese.
Honesty Tashay Nicole Thomas.
Rihanna Leigh Hunt.
Allison Nakanishi.
Madison Christina Lind.
Tavon Ryan Winbush.
Anna Claire Wells.
Hannah Marie Taylor.
Hannah Marie Prostick.
Priscilla Castracini Brito.
Itrat Sultan.
Brett Binkowski.
Christian Chandler Eagley.
Pearl Irene Upong.
Margaret Reed Kaler.
Francisca Kodam Owusu.
Bismarck Kwabima Wioff Bimpong.
Abraham Lurig.
Casey Aaron Hall Jones.
Cheryl Suzanne Bach.
Caitlin Maeve Fogue.
Curtis Rourke.
Jameson Pierce McVicker.
Casey Dean Crawford.
Benjamin George Daniels.
Mallory Kate Lavelle.
Autumn Leigh Mohan.
Elliot McManus Lavery.
Alexander Carson Zimmerman.
Maylee Jane Curry.
Evelyn Kira Jackson.
Gabrielle Elise Lashney.
Sarah Elizabeth Lawrence.
Morgan Michelle Cummings.
Aubrey Smith.
Lauren Grubb.
Brooke Elizabeth Pascali.
Alicia Marie Grossell.
Zach Graham.
Michaela Rhodes.
Lindsay Kathleen Patterson.
Emma Phillips.
Alexis Therese Franz.
Kelsey Lane McCabe.
Mac Leanne Wells.
Jessica Laurel Altschuler.
Olivia Page Jones.
Grace Elizabeth Silver.
Corey A. Scott.
Sarah Marie Slater.
Jennifer Anna Baldwin.
Jennifer Monet Yoder Clevidence.
Augustina Juliana Ortson Menz.
Stephanie Leah Moore.
Sydney Nicole Swift.
Doreen Akinyiwa Otieno.
Ad Dalaid Asi Adu Jamina.
Emmanuel Adofu Adarkwa.
Jande Salih Matu Thomas.
Abigail Phillips.
David Maxson.
Kendra Janice White.
Tiffany Mack.
Haley R. Lemer.
Tiana Tamara Glaive Okoro.
Ashley Miriam Romina.
Haley Gehrig.
Mackenzie Ann Lane.
Josie Lynn Margletta.
Ryan Gwynn.
Samantha Catherine Riddle.
Julia Marie O. Lindley.
Jaden Sonali Kenner.
Abigail Noel Fraley.
Chloe Judith Clary Bailey.
Colin Yinger.
Rachel Elizabeth Tibout.
Kendall Grace Sommerfeld.
Olivia Marie Screamo.
Ryan Elizabeth Evans.
Mackenzie Ann Callender.
Gabrielle Nicole Clift.
Victoria Ann Burns.
Emily Grace Adamson.
Olivia Kathleen Zuzek.
Abigail Lane Bailey.
Kyle Jeffrey Hill.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Fritz J. and Dolores H. Russ College of Engineering and Technology, please come forward.
Dylan Wright.
Amrutha Varshini Alur.
Mark Jason Vergara Menapon.
Matthew Brody Newell.
Ian Robert Alvarez.
Grant David Michael.
Kristen Lynn Thacker.
Nicholas Thomas.
Jayarubi Raghavan.
Julia Marie Cole.
Jillian Suzanne Penman.
Erica Chisom Mehta.
Jonathan Thomas DeWitt.
Philip Andrew Peters.
Jackson J. Brinkman.
Syed Muhammad Abuzar Haider.
Pierre Nathaniel Ravanier.
Samer Muhammad Shahadeh.
Herman Francisco.
Kayla Simmons.
Fabian Daniel Zervagon Fuentes.
Abdullah Al-Harthe.
Mohammed Salam El Alamari.
Daniel Griffin.
Kenneth Richard McGlosky.
Peter Darrell Gooch.
Griffin Maturi.
Yusuf El Khawad.
Pranay Baretti.
Sambrama Urs.
Himank Pathank.
Candidates for the master's degree in the College of Fine Arts, please come forward.
Ali Amanda Papano.
Michelle Camargo.
Caeley Hovanec.
Elijah Brett Chaffins.
Douglas Shaffer.
Chloe May Ulmer.
Kaylee Scarlett Klimkowski.
Julia Kelly.
Brianna Wigner.
Myrna Mitchell.
Francis Zengel.
Mickey Wadsworth.
Daniel Jonathan David W. Davis.
Katrina Call Hammer.
Casey Jordan Knox.
Blaine Marie Weddington.
David Charles Menhope.
Brian Douglas Wisman.
Sterling Andrew Hurst.
Day Vaughn. Terrell Johnson.
Jamie Jean Henderson.
Aaron J. Williams.
Clarissa Rebecca Rabin.
Felipe Luz.
Wade Allen Elkins.
Jane Reagan.
Molly Halligan Donahue.
Madeline Hebert.
Sydney McCarty.
Christopher Michael St. John.
Brooke Lynn Ripley.
Jack Garcia.
Michael Gordon Miller.
Selena Loomis Wilkinson.
Jacqueline Chit Yu Chow.
Mohammed Yunus Namuni.
Anna Catherine Rafalowski.
Tyler Lynn Tentacle.
Hannah Christine Guerin.
Erin Beth Delo Sega.
David Nana Osei.
George Adu Yamfi.
Bright Contour Osei.
Jonathan Hamos.
Kevin Vagren.
Madeline Hearn Hemmons.
Robert Cameron Smith.
Hannah Rose Carey.
Grace Carolyn Easterday.
Nicole Catherine Hankins.
Carla Fernanda Londrau Ortiz.
Quentin Peter Kurtz.
Beatrice Ann Feldbush.
Lauren Michelle Junaska.
Colette Suzanne Alfonso.
Tessa Marie Searing.
Luvina Cooley.
Alexandria Camila Abirle.
Laurel Nolan.
Margaret Anna Kirsten.
Marisha Devereaux Coates.
Abigail Brianna Bowman.
Nicole Rebecca Peterman.
Tristan Lucan.
Lalia Williams Rising.
Anita Wendy Jakunu.
Layla Rhiannon Lutweiler.
Sarina Mohammadi.
Jonah Gabriel Matheson Regan.
Masu Tuleb Iani.
Nessa Rosalie.
Sohail Goheri Por.
Candidates for the master's degree in the College of Health Science and Professions, please come forward.
Amanda Howard.
Hannah Marie Rassiter.
Hannah Gabrielle Dixon.
Carter Nathan Luckring.
Madison Patrick.
Erin Nicole Brenner.
Amaya Jones.
Christina Kasarine Kulkevitz.
Cynthia E. Brunty.
Sarah Ellen Hibbert.
Nancy Atiano.
Rebecca Lynn St. Clair.
Taryn Bria Mix.
Kiara Redding.
Ashley Lynette Beatty Smith.
Gifty M. Bonzi.
Maggie Galal Mohammed Amin.
Malia Nicole Bates.
Deborah Stewart.
Dorcas Sefudu Migdala.
Nathan Ash.
Brandon Tyler Quarterman.
Tu Juna Mopodi.
Lorna Zim.
Kara M. Boring.
Karen E. Carter.
Brianna Renee Burge.
Melissa Nicole McMillan.
Madison Ringer.
Ashley Samantha Champion.
Chanel Gunther.
Charlene Anita Rafaka.
Jonathan Nayem.
Jacqueline Boanzai Asari.
Aditya Ramesh Kumar.
Antoinette Benson.
Sierra Smith Carter.
Crystal Kaifu Asiminu.
Emmanuel A.J. Poku.
Mackenzie Jade Maynard.
Erin Elizabeth Dixon.
Parker Marin Kitowski.
Jenna Elizabeth Miller.
Sydney Marie Fick.
Cameron Patrick LaGraff.
Shannon Margaret Rude.
Michaela Nicole Chapman.
Juliana Elizabeth Woney.
Aaron Schuster.
Maya Rose Conti.
Shannon Lewis Melton.
Kirsten Susan Gayser.
Delana Renee Abushi.
Alexis Lynn Jones.
Alec Christopher Meeker.
Jonathan David Brown.
Patrick Caniglia.
Caitlin Ennerly.
Morgan Michelle Churchwell.
Madeline Everhart.
Grace Cleary.
Duncan Francis DiGiacomo.
Andrea Nicole Evans.
Jennifer Lynn Sullivan.
Emmanuel Ndongwi Tanji.
Hannah Nicole Winnemeyer.
Sue Ann Marie Kelly.
Caroline Moore.
Lauren Alexis Popson.
Michelle Elizabeth Mancini.
Caitlin Elizabeth Londut.
Megan Hazel Yarnell.
Lauren J. Nichols.
Deidre Michelle Wilson.
Corey Brandon Heater Druhitt.
Lindsay Morgan Tambulonis.
Bailey Scott.
Stacy Michelle Shayan.
Elizabeth Lauren Paradis.
Timothy Albert Devlin.
Laura E. Weichel.
Hannah Whitmore.
Heather Louise Forestek.
Emily Marin Sanchez.
Sarah Christine Allen O'Brien.
Courtney Denlinger.
Abby Dennison.
Sarah McHugh.
Nicole Lynn Kinslow.
Kara Ripley Cerny.
Shantea Williams.
Arshpreet Kaur Manjet.
Robert Kohler.
Tiffany Beto.
Latasha Caprice Davis.
Haley Elizabeth Channel.
Abigail Rebecca Johnson.
Christina Faye Myers.
Alexis P. Webb.
Joseph Michael Davis II.
Sarah Mary Sharp.
Amanda May Eisen.
Cody Allen McClaskey.
Christina Marie Long.
Audrey Lynn Tomalin.
Shelley Yvette Perchward.
Nadine Owenmahoro.
Gloria Amisa.
Elizabeth Samayang Zinanabi.
Moses Kolawale Olafin.
Alateju Olowe.
LaShante Derice Harris.
Susan Elizabeth Urbo.
Michelle Baker.
Misty Lynn Dowler.
Pamela Yvette Barnwell.
Samia Banabdullah.
Kayla Renee Green.
Joshua William Cranmer.
Cindy Renee Hogue.
Tara Parrish.
Carrie Lynn Hillman.
Laura Lee Ann Zuck.
Kylie Reagan Rubel.
Emily Jeannie Lang.
Nicole Brooke Richards.
Emma Eileen Keeling.
Jessica Leigh Silcott.
Annabelle Lee Cessna.
Olivia Davis.
Erin Arney.
Hannah Grace Brockman.
Madeline Church.
Morgan Riley Brown.
Felicia Murray Wright.
Sameh Abdi Ramen.
Mia Michelle Darnell.
Lauren Melissa Park.
Jillian Grace Schneider.
Desiree Luan Kesey.
Avery Lynn Ausher.
Casey Marie Short.
Peyton Riley Braun.
Mallory Renee Baker.
Madison Ashley Eilis.
Macy Lene Ziegler.
Olivia Quick.
Riley Christine Bennington.
Morgan Lynn Hausfeld.
Taya Cheyenne Walters Leone.
Caitlin Joe Madone.
Jalen Elise Greenwood.
Kevin Michael Swales.
Nathan Richardson.
Emma Grace Sines.
Brianna Haley Rhodes.
Lillian Marie Gothard.
Grace E. Kotowitz.
Katie Janine Kaiser.
Letitia Lynn Corson.
Chloe Elise Olier.
Josie Catherine Teaberry.
Lillian Catherine Morris.
Cameron Amelia Smith.
Gabriela Lucia Grijalva.
Autumn Sky Thomas.
Adrienne Leigh Crabtree.
Paige Brianna Risner.
Sarah Nicole Stonerock.
Olivia Juliette Lang.
Brett Michael Meisner.
Catherine Clark.
Caitlin Patrice Mitchner.
Hannah Elizabeth Smith.
Franklin Wheeler.
Ian Pessoa.
Jade Borden.
Madeline Rose Blaine.
Felipe Alejandro Darquia.
Allison Lynn Spiller.
Hannah Michelle Gresser.
Andrea Rose.
Annie Elizabeth Johnson.
McKenna Elise Black.
Katie Ann Liston.
Allison Cray.
Daniel Joseph Feinberg.
Maxwell Nicholas Barrich.
Jacob M. Burgett.
Morgan Ruth McFarland.
Sarah Elizabeth Anderson.
Camille Sipkins.
Megan McMullen.
Victoria P. Wisneski.
Kylie Reed.
Janessa Annis.
Alexander Scott Strader.
William Lawson.
Annie Baker Everett.
Eric W. Bryce.
Juri Patel.
Grace Sumara.
Thomas Anthony Zammit.
Candidates for the master's degree in the Voinovich School of Leadership and Public Service, please come forward.
Peter Makin Day.
Eliana Baylett.
Dominic Quadinstrek.
Haley Gifford.
Mia Klaus Henry.
Sana Jabshidafard.
Ellen Akua Pakua.
Jade Keener.
David Scott Lamp.
Tyler James Senall.
Sonia Lenore Ferrier.
Cassandra Louise Klauser.
Mernouche Keshavar Zion.
Lou Hellenberger.
Jessica Darby Halliebear.
Richard Durenberg.
Megan Danish Miracle Kirk.
Courtney York.
Katie Moran.
Jessica Ruth Rist.
Katrin Latham.
Bailey Hollingshead.
Donna O'Clock.
Trayvon Spencer.
Adriana Angel Mary Wilday.
Caroline Jane Folks.
Victoria Crawford.
Faye Kathleen Woodman.
Alexandra Elizabeth Balson.
Shelby Lynn Level.
So it's been brought to our attention that there's some pages missing from the programs. For our graduates who weren't listed, we'll be mailing new programs to your home, so you'll have copies with your name in it. Thank you. So graduates and esteemed guests, I now ask you to please stand if you're able and join Ohio University Select Vocal Ensemble once again in the long-standing tradition, the singing of the Ohio University alma mater.
Alma mater, Ohio, alma mater, brave and fair, alma mater, we hail thee, for we own thy kindly care. Alma mater, Ohio, when we read thy story o'er, we revere thee cheer thee as we sing thy praise once more.
Please be seated. Whoop, sorry. Okay, we're about halfway done. As we reach the end of this joyous occasion, I want to leave you with a quote that embodies the spirit of Ohio University in the class of 2024. As you exit the Athens campus and head towards uptown, you will see the words inscribed on Alumni Gateway. So depart, that daily thou mayest better serve thy fellow men, thy country, and thy God. Graduates, it is with this charge that we send you off into the world to make a positive impact on those around you. Now, let's give one last round of applause to the graduates and their families, friends, loved ones. And the faculty who have accompanied them on this journey. Not yet. All right. Okay, I guess that was a hint to wrap it up. Housekeeping. The marshals will lead the platform party, faculty, and graduates from the arena, and we ask that the audience remain seated until the conclusion of the recessional. The Ohio University Graduate Commencement Ceremony of 2024 stands adjourned. Congratulations, graduates.